Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, brothers and sisters, the video is related to a legal expert, so-called legal expert, appeared in Kerala's social media the last 1 month. His name is Stalin Devan. He is a retired Air Force man. After retiring from Air Force, he has joined the Secretariat, worked as an Under-Secretary, and retired as an Under-Secretary. After that, he has learned the Waqf law. Now he is expert in Waqf law and is interpreting the Waqf law according to his whims and desires. So I was sitting and refuting this man, making a video. All of a sudden, my daughter entered to the room. He was having some urgent issues that required my attention, so I stopped making the video. The issue was my daughter's 8-year-old son who fell down from the cycle in our villa compound, and she required my help in this regard. I sorted out the issue with her. Then she casually asked me, "Now tell me that what is the content, that video you are making?" I told a so-called legal expert appeared in Kerala. He is interpreting the Waqf law. She asked, "What he says?" I told, "This man says, if you lose the case in Waqf board, you have no option other than going to the tribunal. You cannot approach the High Court or Supreme Court." So she exclaimed, "Still this kind of fools are existing in Kerala? That you do one thing. This video you don't make it in Malayalam. You make this video in English." So I wanted to share this video with my friends. So my dear listeners, I want to tell that my daughter, she herself is a advocate in profession, and she knows the rules and regulations of the Waqf law, not only that Waqf law and the IPCs and other law concerned. Why she said still this kind of fools are existing in Kerala? She told me that if a person loses the case in Waqf board, he is free to approach any court. A citizen of India, he can approach any court anytime, any issues. There is no restrictions. You cannot go so and so court, you cannot go so and so court. But sometimes the court may not hear the case due to the merit. But citizens are not stopped from approaching any court. That's what my daughter told. That much information is not having this Mr. Stalin Devan. He'd come and misleading the people. You know what is the reason this guy came to the social media and misleading the people? The reason is that now he has retired as a under secretary and he is pulling on. He and his family is pulling on with the pension what he is getting. So that limited pension bucks are not enough for him. So he made a YouTube channel. He wanted to make extra income. For that, he is making hatred between two communities and making them to fight each other and increasing his viewer count and making the money. That's what is going on. Then my daughter, Advocate Rasmia Sulaiman said, asked me, what more Mr. Stalin Devan is spreading in the social media related to the Waqf rules and regulations. I told her, Mr. Stalin Devan, he says, Waqf law is above the constitution. She couldn't control her laughing. She says, not only in India, all over the world, the constitution comes above. Any rule, if a judge make a rule, if that comes against the constitution, that judgment is null and void. Then how can this guy preach something wrong in the community? Are there not any learned advocates in Kerala to refute this man? I told there are plenty learned advocates are there in Kerala to refute this guy. But Keralites are thinking Maunam Vidvana Bhushanam. When the fools are speaking, literate scholars will keep silence. That's why nobody is refuting him. Then my daughter, Advocate Rasmia Sulaiman, said that, okay, I understood. This man might be misunderstood the tribunal laws. All the tribunals, like Industrial Tribunal, Railway Claims Tribunal, Securities Tribunal, Debt Recovery Tribunal, Rent Dispute Tribunal, National Company Law Tribunal, Armed Forces Tribunal, National Green Tribunal, Waqf Tribunal. Each tribunal is an independent court. There are laws. The rules and regulations are written. In that rules and regulation, the end, not only the Waqf, any tribunal law, in the end, there is a clause. This is the final law related to Waqf issue. And other place, this is the final law related to rent dispute issue. If you go to the telecommunication issue, there will be the same sentence you can see. This is the final law related to telecommunication issue. So based on that, Mr. Stalin Devan maybe misunderstood that Waqf law saying that this is the final law means it is above the constitution. So let this man, this Stalin Devan, my daughter says, let this Stalin Devan try to understand what is tribunal. There are 14 tribunals are there in India. That all comes under the Supreme Court, and the left side High Court and right side the tribunals. So tribunals are a court. That is, you cannot see tribunals as a small court or something like that. They are having the constitutional power, same like as High Court. And this man, Stalin Devan, I told my daughter, this man Stalin Devan, he is spreading the news that the tribunals are controlled by the Muslims. This tribunal is kept to support the Waqf court. She started laughing again. What we can tell this man, let him go and study, understand the law, or let him take an advice from the advocates and understand instead of spreading the wrong news in the community. I told my daughter that related to Stalin Devan, there is a comedy. She asked, what is that comedy? I told there is a channel in the social media. The channel name is Junction Hack. And Junction Hack is owned by Dr. Anil Muhammad. So the Stalin Devan is criticizing Dr. Anil Muhammad, saying that Dr. Anil Muhammad, when he published a video against Stalin Devan, Dr. Anil Muhammad, in his video title, he made a mistake while he is writing Vidvesham, the Malayalam word Vidvesham. There was a spelling mistake. So a person doesn't know to write Vidvesham in Malayalam. How can he get a doctorate degree? That's what Stalin Devan is asking. So the doctorate of Dr. Anil Muhammad is a fake doctorate. It should be known as Vadakula, bunch of banana. So my daughter laughed too much and she says, don't tell to Stalin Devan that I am an advocate. Being an advocate, my daughter doesn't know to write one sentence in Malayalam because she learned KG to 12th standard out of India. After 12th standard, she joined Ramaya College and done BA LLB 5-year course and she became advocate. And she says about me, when Stalin Devan will come to know, I do not know to write one sentence in Malayalam. So what he will tell about me. So don't disclose about my degree to him. Then she started laughing. So I told, wait, there is more to tell. She asked, what is that? I told, Stalin Devan criticizes Dr. Anil Muhammad saying that you do not know to write Vidvesham, how you got a doctorate. The same Stalin Devan, he himself doesn't know how to spell hack, junction hack, HSEK hack. He doesn't know how to spell. He wrote HAWK, how it is eagle. So when I saw this controversy, I remember a joke. In olden days, a DEO will be visiting a school to find out the school's discipline, the school's education, the school's cleanliness, and the school's uniforms, and all these things. A DEO will inspect once in a year or once in 6 months. So like that, a primary school was inspected by a DEO, then he will go to all the classes and he will check what the way of how they are teaching. So the DEO went to a class, their English lesson was going on. The DEO asked the teacher, what is going on? Teacher said that I am teaching English, come on, you teach the children, let me see. So she told, Arjun, stand up. So the student Arjun stood up and she asked Arjun, Arjun, tell me the spelling of knife. So Arjun says, I don't know. She do not know the spelling. See the way how English has been taught by this teacher. She doesn't know. Knife, K is silent, and I don't know, K is silent. She has not taught that. Seeing this situation, the DEO interfered and he said to the teacher, listen teacher, you both are wrong. So the DEO himself, he doesn't know the W is silent. So Mr. Stalin Devan, he doesn't know the spelling of hack and he criticizing Anil Muhammad, he doesn't know to write Vidvesham. A person who doesn't know to write Vidvesham, he is not eligible to get the doctorate. Whereas my daughter, she doesn't know to write one sentence in Malayalam and she got the BA LLB degree. So dear friends, I would like to share a controversy related to Stalin Devan's video. In his video, Stalin Devan addresses Dr. Anil Muhammad as Varakula doctor because he doesn't know to write Malayalam properly. Dr. Anil Muhammad is having around 700,000 followers, 7 lakh followers. Majority of them, they says, Varakula is good, we are getting sweet banana. Anil Muhammad's articles are sweet. We are having some informative items from Dr. Anil Muhammad, whereas Stalin Devan is only spreading hatred between two communities. That's why Anil Muhammad's followers has named Stalin Devan as Maravada. Maravada will not bear any fruit. So in the social media at present, Stalin Devan is very popular in the name of Maravada Stalin Devan. So by winding up this video, I am addressing Stalin Devan. Mr. Stalin Devan, you have worked as a serviceman in Air Force and after that retirement, you have worked as a under secretary in the secretariat, and the secretariat mainly they will using the English language to write and read, and you were speaking to them in English. I hope so. So I am challenging you. Do you have the guts to make a 15 minutes video in English related to the Waqf issue? You are a great guy. You have learned a lot of things within no time. You learned the Waqf laws. So based on that situation, this is a challenge to you. Make 15 minutes video in English. I am not asking you to find out the spelling mistake and grammar mistakes in my speaking. No. I am asking you to make a video in 15 minutes in English by yourself. I am asking you to make a 15 minutes video if you have the guts. Let me see. So thank you very much for watching this video. Assalamu alaikum.